Hey folks, Ira here. Hope you've had a great Wednesday. Thanks for tuning in for the Earthquake Report. Today is March the 9th, 2016. This is also known as Panic Day. So, try to stay calm. Take a deep breath. It will be okay. This is another one of those strange holidays in which no one has any idea where it originated from or who created it. Just so you know, this isn't the only day of its kind. June 18th is International Panic Day. At the time of writing this, 7:45 p.m. Eastern Time, we have experienced 191 earthquakes throughout the day. This brings our weekly total to 1,046, and it bumps our monthly total to 2,075. The strongest for the day comes to us from the South Georgia and the South Sandwich Islands. Now, do you remember this area? If not, that's okay, we'll recap. This is the British Overseas Territory in the southern Atlantic Ocean. We have Georgia and a collection of inhospitable islands. They are remote and for the most part unpopulated. Anyways, the earthquake experienced there today was a 5.4. Finishing out the magnitude 5.0 and greater, we set our attention upon Guam, where today the city of Marizo Village was struck with a 5.1, and nearly 9,500 miles away in Colombia, we saw a 5.0. The usual players located around the Ring of Fire were active today as well. We experienced a 4.8 in Papua New Guinea, and New Zealand was rocked by a 4.7. Batang, Indonesia clocked in a 4.5, and China also saw a 4.5. Not to be left out, Chile experienced two earthquakes, a 4.9 in Ovalle and a 4.6 in Santa Cruz. Alaska has racked up 30 quakes today, none of which exceeded a 2.3. Just outside of Puerto Rico, the Virgin Islands experienced two earthquakes in Road Town, both being a 2.8. Oklahoma has had 13 so far today, 62% of which originated from Fairview. The average magnitude was a 1.7. Perry experienced 3 today, the most intense being a 3.0. Our pick for the most interesting earthquake location comes to us from Colorado City, Arizona, where they were shaken by a 1.2 earlier today. Colorado City is located in the region known as the Arizona Strip, and as of the 2010 census, the population of the town was only 4,821. You know how we like the small towns. Anyways, Colorado City is formerly known as Short Creek and was founded in 1913 by members of the Council of Friends, which is essentially a breakaway group from the Church of Jesus Christ and the Latter-day Saints. This group found the area to be perfect as they desired a remote location where they could practice plural marriage. Yes, folks, it's exactly what it sounds like. Moving on, Oregon has seen 6 earthquakes today, all but one striking Lakeview. The Dales experienced a 1.9, and the average magnitude for the earthquakes experienced in Lakeview today was a 1.5. Not to be left out, Washington saw some action as well, with 4 quakes, with a 2.0 leading the pack just outside of Lakeshore. Focusing on California, we have seen 94 earthquakes thus far. We had a 2.8 in Redway, a 2.5 in Ridgemark, which, by the way, both locations run right along the San Andreas, and a 2.5 in Cobb. The geysers accounted for 22% of the quake activity in California today, the strongest being a 1.9. 17% of California's quakes today originated from none other than the Mammoth Lakes, Mammoth Mountain area. All of these quakes were very minor though, the strongest being a 0.96. We wrap up this report by viewing earth.nullschool.net, where we have been monitoring the carbon monoxide cloud, which is still covering much of Japan, China, Mongolia, and even parts of India. So, if any of you can shed some light as to the reason or reasons for this continued plume, we'd love to hear from you. Please comment below. And that is it for the earthquake report, folks. If you have experienced an earthquake today, please post below. We'd like to hear about it. Make certain to like and subscribe. Share if you feel inclined. Also, if you like the social media thing, you can link to us via the standard allotted social sites in the description. We'll end this report with a video feed from our favorite star. Have a great night, guys. Hoorah!